My name is John Miller, Perrysburg, Ohio, a little small town near Toledo. So obviously, in high school, you have all these little career fair, like college fairs that you go out, like pick a pamphlet, and you say, "Wow, this looks great." I just collected a big stash of those, and proceeded to not look at those for 3 months. My mom yelled at me, but eventually picked up a couple, started exploring my options, and then I think Ashbrook reached out to me about the Ashbrook Academy program, the week-long summer program. I looked into that a little bit more, decided perfect was right up my alley, applied, they let me in. So I went down here the summer of my junior year to see what that was about, and I fell in love with the program. I loved what they were teaching me. I loved the course. I loved the professors. I even loved Ashland's campus. Going to the dining hall, spending time in Andrew's floor. So when it came time to start really applying to colleges, Ashland was really my first choice, and I got in. So I made a little, and I had my Ashbrook interview. I remember Dr. Burkett and I believe Dr. Sakinga himself. That I passed that, and the rest, I guess, is history. I am a political science and history double major. Philly cheesesteak. It's about the vice presidency, so I'll be going in discussing how the office has evolved over time, what the founders thought of it, and what role it kind of plays today, and ultimately making a conclusion about its continued relevance in our political history and political climate. Virtue of the Vice. Title was the first thing I came up with, so I had the kind of topic picked out, the title, and then everything else was just smooth sailing. Oh, I guess I'll have to go with tacos if I had to pick one. Oh, that's like asking me to pick like my favorite child. It's hard to say. I just have they've all played it. Every single Ashbrook professor has played an impact during my time here in different ways. I guess my favorite would have to be Dr. Slomsky, just because I think he's my thesis advisor. He started off my junior year. Just kind of like grow alongside him in a way, like teach him all about. I teach him in a way. Don't want to give myself too big of a pat on my back here, but it's kind of like help him navigate through Ashbrook, and he's really been a great advisor. I even convinced him to be Student Senate's new faculty advisor. It's just been great, like working with him and just learning from him. So I guess if I had to pick one, it would be Dr. Slomsky. Out of all of them, it would just have to be. I guess it just had to be Understanding Politics 101, because that's like the first dip in the toe into Ashbrook's real style of learning there. Just hanging out with all of my classmates, making those memories there. I had that with Dr. Stevens, Dr. Burkett, and just like your first introduction to Ashbrook. So I guess that'd have to be my favorite. Yes. So I remember one day, this was sophomore year, we had a wrist night up in the Ashbrook floor. So Joe Beaver, the RA at the time, put that together and all made teams. I remember coming out with sunglasses, a cape, because I was acting like a dictator. So I would put the camera around myself. I played the Imperial March every time I came up to roll the dice, and it worked out for me for a while. And then the dice didn't go my way, and I got soundly defeated. I guess there's like a historical illusion there between most conquerors, but yeah, no, that was a very fun time. I got to make memories with a lot of my good friends up on the floor at that time. It's just a really great time for everyone involved. So I'll be applying for the Ohio Legislative Service Commission Fellowship. So hopefully that will work out. I'm considering grad school at the moment, saving up some resources, and I do want to get some more experience, I guess, in the real world before deciding to go down that path. But the fellowship is the main immediate goal right now. So yeah, this answer changes every time. I just have to be an aunt, because they're just, they're doing their own thing. They work together for the good of all. They're super strong, and while I don't have that quality of an aunt. It's just nice, like working together and just doing all that good stuff. So, at the risk of being branded a heretic, I actually don't drink coffee. I just really get water most of the time. That keeps me going for most of the day. Probably grew up President Dwight D. Eisenhower. He's my favorite president, so I just love to sit down with him and learn. Probably my grandpa. He's a very smart guy. He knows a lot about about a lot of subjects, and I just always enjoy spending time with him. And then the last one, I guess I'll just go with a cop out and go George Washington, just to learn from him in that way. Yes, I enjoy spending time with my friends. especially my fraternity brothers right now. I enjoy reading. I just devour history books every chance I get. I recently picked up a pretty nasty Sudoku habit. That's been taking a lot of my time right now. I play some video games on the side. Those are the main ones. I'm really like, like dungeon crawlers, going through that, roguelikes, roguelites, a couple first person shooters, but really just any variety. As long as I can sink my teeth into it and like it, then I'll play anything that comes across my path. 12. I feel like, see, there's so many different ways you can go with this. I guess I have to say a mirror, a piece of rope, and water purifier. If the goal is, of course, survival, if you know you're going to get rescued. If you're not going to get rescued, then you might as well just bring things that make you comfortable so you can at least enjoy your last few hours in peace, I guess.